Oh, hi! Didn't see you there. Anyway, hello. No, that was just me trying to be a guitar hero, which, it's coming along. It's still a work in progress. I still have about 7 to 8 years before I become a guitar hero, but I'm fairly confident I will. After my archaeology project. Though, maybe during. Maybe I can do both. I don't know. Let's see. Anyway, thank you for your video that you posted the other day, which was Wednesday, and today it's Saturday, and it's still Saturday. It's still Saturday. I hope that I will get this up before Saturday has ended. Though I'm recording now, and it's basically half an hour left, and I'm not usually used to do stuff like last minute, but I'm determined to get this out before midnight because I don't want another punishment. Just for the sake of being being a punishment. Anyway. Thanks for your videos. You were quite hungover, and I'm not really that hungover right now, but I'm drinking coffee because I think it's good to drink coffee. Well, it's not good to actually drink coffee, but, well, I don't know about that. There's probably studies that say yes, and there's probably studies that say no. I think it's one of those things where, those old words, I don't know what they're called, but, these stuff you say. A saying. Ah, yeah, a saying. This is an old saying that, like, an apple a day keeps the doctors from the town, which is directly translated from Swedish to English. Maybe that's the same with coffee. I know certain other people say a glass of wine a day keeps the doctors from slowly penetrating you with his finger. Okay, maybe not, but still, coffee, I love it. Anyway, cool little project that you have with Mamma Mia and the drinking game. I'm really, I want to try that. Okay, so this is so weird, to talk about stuff, or not to talk about stuff, but I don't really know what to talk about. But I don't know. I have a couple of suggestions. No, I don't. But it's a little bit weird to stand here and talk in front of a camera, but it is somewhat fun. So, I don't know, I hope you are well today. It was nice to see you yesterday, and today I was at Bold for the first time this year. It hasn't really been that many days this year, but still, it was the first time this year I went bowling, and that went horribly bad because, well, both good and bad, I suppose. But yeah, I'm not a bowling star. At this place, they have like TV screens everywhere, and now apparently I'm not really that super focused on it. It's the Eurovision competitions for the song competition. Well, the Swedish competition in order to get one contestant to the Eurovision Song Contest, which was playing during the time that you bowl, which was quite fun. There's a lot of colorful people there who likes to sing about stay strong and love and happy and euphoria. I'm not gonna sing that though, but it was pretty cool. I suppose. What it was. I don't know. I don't know who won though. It was just like one of the competition. There were probably like 10 competition, and until they found one who they can send to. I'm not sure where. I have to look into it, or maybe not, because I'm not that interested about that. Music general, but not Eurovision Song Contest. Anyway, you were talking about like these videos are supposed to be fun, and come on, man. I'm not that super fun to just sit here and rant about bullshit, but it's fun in the same way. I think it's fun to just sit here and talk about stuff, even though it's really not that much depth into it, and well thought out, and just ramble, you know. Um, yeah, I don't know what's going on now. I hope you get your exam done in time. I'm a little bit worried about an essay that I wrote a couple of weeks ago, which I'm still waiting to get back the result from. Um, I'm not really sure how that was going, but it's a really interesting topic that I was writing about, like how archaeology could benefit us in the quest, the general quest for a sustainable future, which I'm really interested in like environmental archaeology, and how you can see patterns in history, so we basically could learn from them and see what worked and didn't, and see why civilization collapsed. You know, they were built, and they thrived, and they flourished, and then somehow they dissembled into nothing. And I like that sort of stuff, to kind of like go into that and see what was cool and what was not cool, and what can we learn from today's when we plan cities, for instance, and when we plan our future. I think it's very important, and it's important to me to keep that in a like a global perspective, and I believe that we are like all one, and we do strive for the same thing, which is basically to find peace and purpose and meaning, and to do that in a sustainable way, and in order for everyone to get the opportunity to do that, which is really exciting. So on a more personal note, I'm quite right, actually. I've been like really hard going through these uh, kind of scheduled thing, and trying to structure up my time, and I realized by doing this that I have so much time that I just waste on like nothing that I really like want to do, uh, and then I see what I have in my schedule, and it's like, okay, I've got so much planned and I haven't done anything. So, but I'm trying to do something about it, and this is a cool way to do that, and to just keep myself accountable for what I do, which I can bring up in this vlog and sort of stuff, which is kind of cool. On another note, I'm kind of interesting. In a couple of weeks, there's the deadline for applying for studying abroad, do an exchange. Through an exchange program at our university. I am working on an application for that, to maybe go to Ireland, UK, maybe France, Portugal. I'm not really sure yet, but I'm kind of really interested to go abroad for 6 months to a year, maybe, to kind of broaden my perspective in my studies, and just get a chance to live abroad, and see what that is all about. I've been living abroad this well, the last, what's that called? I've been living abroad last spring. I was living abroad last spring for a couple of months in Malta, which was a really an amazing period for me. I studied some languages, and I met this wonderful bunch of people and had so much fun. This is something that I really want to do again. If I can be able to do that with my own studies, well, I did that as well with my own studies in languages, but if I could do this with archaeology, I would be really happy about it. But we'll see if I do that to the autumn, or maybe next year or something like that. I'm gonna make an application now, and then we'll see. So anyway, I hope you're well, and Johanna, I'll see you probably tomorrow, or I'll definitely, and I hope to see a video from you on I hope to see a video from you Wednesday. And don't worry, this is just fun. It doesn't have to be anything. It's just fun. Just do whatever you want. You can do whatever, you know. You can take one of these snooze-dozer and jungle for a couple of minutes. And hey, look what I'm doing. If you want to do that, or you can take this and you can shove it up your nose, and then haha, I'm a walrus that only have one. What's that called? Big tooth? I think it's a tooth, basically. Like the mammoths, those beats. I wonder what they're called, but they were actually tooths. So I've heard. Anyway, I'll see you. I see you Wednesday, probably before. Have a nice night. Good night.